Good morning. Hello. Just going to take a little picky for my Insta story. Okay, I hope we are all good today. All right. So today, welcome. If you're new here, new to my channel, then welcome. And so today's class, we're going to be doing about boundaries. Came to me in a flash. Yeah, boundaries. So first of all, what I want to do is just read you a little quote by Brené Brown, and it is, daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. Do you know what? I'm going to pop that in the chat. So if you are hopping on, please do let me know you are here with a little hi. Daring to set boundaries. Love that. Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. So what if we disappoint others? It's not about not caring. You know, when you're on an airplane and they say, put your oxygen mask on before helping somebody else. I say this to my ladies all the time. If you're not okay, your family won't be okay. You have to look after yourselves. And that begins with setting boundaries and having healthy boundaries on what you are willing to accept from others. So our yoga today, we're going to be focusing on really embodying ourselves and embodying what feels good and feels right to you. Okay, so it's going to be a really nice practice, not too fast, but I want you to really feel into everything. And as with all of my practices, if ever anything doesn't feel good, then please, you must come out of it a little bit. But always just checking in and just seeing how you are. Make sure that you've got a little bit of time. We're going to be here for about half an hour, and that you're comfy and you have space. And we're going to do a little bit of Kundalini with some chanting, and we're going to do, but most of the moves today are going to be hatha movements. So let's come into easy pose. I'm just going to slip my socks off, and we will begin by tuning in. So in a comfortable seated position, bring your hands onto your knees, close your eyes, and just take a deep breath. I don't know if the fan is too loud on my laptop because it's charging at the moment, so I apologize if it is. But just close your eyes, hands on knees, spine tall. And just breathe deeply in and out through your nose. And roll your eyes up, focus your eyes up to just behind your third eye. So the back of your forehead and the center to your eyebrows. Allowing the mind to still and the mind to quiet. Just going to give it a little bit of thought to our autonomic nervous system. Things like your heart rate, things that are happening all the time. And your autonomic nervous system is always scanning for danger. So when somebody crosses a boundary or somebody does something that makes you recognize that your body reacts to it, your heart rate lifts, that your autonomic nervous system has kicked in and your body is feeling a reaction. That's somebody crossing a boundary, and that's something that you need to be aware of. And I want you also to keep in mind today that no matter what, your emotions are absolutely valid. Your worries, your concerns, any feeling you have is absolutely 100% valid and should never be. You never doubt what you're feeling. If you're unsure whether you're overreacting, give it some space. Take yourself away from the situation, give it some space, and then come back to it. Your boundaries are your boundaries to keep, and you need to be in charge of those. We're going to tune in. So bring your hands together at your heart center, rub your palms. We're going to tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo, which means I bow to the divine teacher within me. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. And breathe in to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze the mulaband, the root lock. So squeezing all of the muscles of the undercarriage, pulling your navel in and up. And breathe out. Stretch your arms up high. Stretch over to the side. And the other way. Come back to the center, lean back the cup. And come forward, stretching forward. And collapse. Have your left hand on your knee, Gyan Mudra. Your right thumb comes up to block off your right nostril, and take a deep breath in through the left nostril. Using your ring finger of your right hand, block off your left nostril, lifting up the right thumb, and breathe out. Breathing in through the right nostril. Blocking it off using your thumb, lift your ring finger, and breathe out through the left. Breathing in through the left. Blocking it off using your ring finger, lift your thumb, breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Block it off, lifting your ring finger, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Blocking it off using your ring finger, lift your thumb, breathe out through the right. Breathing in through the right. Blocking it off using your thumb, lift your ring finger, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Blocking it off with your ring finger, lift your thumb, breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Blocking it off using your thumb, lift your ring finger, breathe out through the left. Last round, breathe in through the left. Blocking it off using your ring finger, lift the thumb, breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Blocking it off using your thumb, lift your ring finger, breathe out through the left. And relax your hands down. Breathing through both nostrils, long and deep. And then we're going to do a little practice of breath of fire. So breath of fire is a powerful inhale and exhalation through your nostrils quite quickly. And you are going to pull your tummy in and up as you breathe out to force the breath out. So it's a powerful move. And then the in-breath happens naturally. So it's like this. Bring your hands, so your fingertips are touching the finger pads, your thumbs are pointing up, arms are up at a V shape, and breath of fire. Deep breath in. Connect your thumbs together over your head, straighten your fingers, and breathe out, drawing a big circle of white light around yourself, and just let your hands rest down on the floor. And then bring your left hand onto your belly, your right hand over the top, and you're going to take a deep breath in, really filling your belly with air, okay? Imagine yourself like a balloon. So you feel your tummy pushing out as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, the tummy comes back towards your spine. So breathing in, fill up your tummy. If you notice that you're breathing the opposite way, as you breathe in, your tummy comes in, it's called paradoxical breathing. It's very, very common. It's about 1 in 8 people do it. So you have to really use your mind to ensure that that doesn't happen. You really have to switch it. Consciously switch it. So you breathe in, your tummy pushes out. As you breathe out, your tummy comes in. Now bring your right hand up to rest on your heart center. Continue with this powerful breathing, breathing all the way into your belly. So you're really embodying your body. You're really embodying your physical self. Just close your eyes, be with your breath, your amazing life force. Okay, come onto your hands and knees. I'm just going to tie my hair back to my face. And coming onto the hands and knees into a tabletop position. So your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. And keeping yourself really steady. I want you to imagine you've got like a crystal bowl full of water on your back. You're really holding it there, keeping it still. And then you're going to lift one knee off the floor and circle it. Trying to keep that bowl of water really super still. And then place that knee back down. Not spilling the water. Other knee. And then place it back down. Okay, if you've got yoga blocks nearby, grab a yoga block, or you can grab a pillow. So it's about, we're just trying to really embody the body. So you're going to put your or your pillow in between your thighs, and we're going to lift into plank pose. So a high plank, so strong arms, strong legs, strong body, and really squeezing that block or pillow that's in between your thighs. And from here, take a really deep breath. And again, deep breath. And then we're going to just move it a little bit. So you're going to drop the knees, come to the elbows. Lifting off the knees, lifting up onto the hands. Dropping your knees, still holding the block, down to the elbows. Lifting the knees, coming up into the hands. Dropping the knees, down to the elbows. Lifting the knees, coming up into the hands. One more time. Lifting the knees to the elbows. Lifting the knees, up into the hands. And then lower yourself all the way down and release the block, bringing yourself into child's pose, having a lovely stretch, stretching through the back. Really give yourself a moment here so you can feel that expansion in your back, in your shoulders. Keep inching those fingers forward so you get more and more of the stretch. Keeping your bottom down on your feet. Your head is tucked in. I'm just lifting mine so you can hear me. But your head, tuck yourself in. Really stretch and breathe. When we fill up our lungs, when we breathe, we fill up our lungs, but I want you to imagine that you're filling up your back. Okay? And then slowly lift your head, and we're going to make our way into a nice easy down dog. So pushing into the hands, lifting up, stretching through the whole of the back of the body. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then we're going to come into a three-legged dog. So you're going to just kick one leg up into the sky, and then bring it all the way through. Bend the knee, bring it through. So we're coming to a high lunge on this side. And then you're going to plant the heel of that back foot. And then slowly bring yourself up. So we're kind of in warrior feet. We're going to take it into an extended side angle. So you're going to bring your elbow down onto this knee, and you're going to bring this arm and really stretch to get this beautiful long line all the way down that side of the body. Breathing, and if you can, just twist the body open, looking up to the sky. So you're really grounding down with the legs. And again, deep breath in. And bring that hand down. And we're going to just swivel around to do the same on the other side. So we're going to turn those toes, plant that back foot, bring your body up to be nice and strong and stable. Bend deeply into that front knee, elbow down. And then just up. There's that beautiful, elongated, extended side level. Really stretching, twisting open if you can. Breathing deeply. If not, just lift the front. Embody your body. Breathing deeply. Breathing on down. Coming into a wide angled forward fold. Just here. Let's be flopping. Okay, slowly lifting yourself up to a flat back. And we're going to zigzag the feet in. And you're going to need your block or your pillow as we go for a little bit of a fun balance. So I'm getting my block here. So it's all about when we're setting boundaries, we're feeling really comfortable in who we are. Okay, and who you are as a woman or who you are as a man, you're really comfortable with who you are and where you sit on this planet. And we so often go through the day, go through life just completely unconsciously, just like accepting that, yeah, it's okay, my arm does that, my leg does that, my brain does that, and it just all happens automatically. Remember the autonomous nervous system I was just talking about? And so we're putting ourselves in positions today that's making us really land in the body and be in the body. So you're going to come and just sit on your block or your cushion. Try making something difficult. A big book would be great if you don't have a block. But something where, because we're going to go for a bit of a boat balance, whilst resting on our block. So you can be, I'm going to wobble, but that's half the fun. So you can be anywhere in your boat pose. You can be just hugging in like this with a nice spine. If you're really wobbly today, you might need to turn off the floor. That's okay. That's all right. I'm not here to feast you, okay? It's about you just doing what feels good for you and having fun. Really project the heart and chest forward. That will help you with your stillness and with your balance. Whatever you do, don't hold your breath. Make sure you're still breathing. And if you're okay to start to lift into boat whilst balancing, then do so. And just be here. And relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Really embodying what is. And to let me know how you get on in the chat when you get a good chance when you finish. Yeah, Joe, I balanced for like 3 minutes, no problem. Okay, slowly bring yourself down. You're going to come onto your back, and you're just going to bring one knee in like this. And then deep breaths. And then you're going to cross that arm over the knee. And following your other leg, grabbing hold of the shin or behind your thigh. To really feel a nice stretch down the outside. Then place that foot back on the floor. And this knee that's bent, just let the hip fall out to the side. You can use your foot, your hands, sorry, to just push that knee down, opening up that thigh a little bit more. And then bring that knee and then take that foot up to the sky. You can hold on to that leg wherever it's comfortable for you. Flexing the foot. And then towards you, spinning the leg. Back of the thigh, back of the leg. And then pop that knee, that foot back down. And bring the other knee into the chest. Flex the foot. And the knee. Crossing it over the knee, pulling in. Making sure feet are flexed to protect the knees. And then place that foot down on the floor. Bring this one opening down to the floor, knee open to the side. Use your hand just to ease that thigh down a little further. And then taking that foot, floating it up to the sky. Flex the foot, push through the heel. And then we're just going to take a fish pose because it's beautiful for opening your heart, for enabling you to really embody yourself and accept everything about yourself so that you have those healthy boundaries. So to come into fish, you start off on your elbows, drop your head back, and then slide the elbows away so the top of the head rests on the floor, and bring your hands into prayer. And then slowly sliding yourself into a full Shavasana on your back. Legs straight, arms resting by your sides, backs of the hands resting on the floor. And take a deep breath in through the nose, sigh out through the mouth. Again, breathing in through the nose. And sighing out through the mouth. And then just let everything flow. So just let your feet roll away from each other. Let your calf muscles just be heavy down on your mat. Let your thighs relax completely. Just letting any tension and tightness just melt down into the mat. Your hips, pelvis are heavy down into the mat. The whole of your lower body just sinking down into the earth. And then bring your attention to your hands. The backs of your hands resting on the floor, palms facing the ceiling. Relax your hands, your wrists, forearms, the tops of your arms. Let your arms be heavy on the floor. Your hips and pelvis, your back, your lower back, the middle of your back, top of your back, your tummy, your chest, and your shoulders. The whole of your upper body just melts down into the earth. The neck, your jaw is relaxed. There's a little space in between your back teeth. Your tongue just rests in the bottom of your mouth. Your cheeks, your ears, your nose. Your eyes just rest in the cushions of your eye sockets. Your forehead is smooth and hard on your face. Beautifully relaxed. And your head is heavy on the earth. Relax your whole body. Relax your whole body. You are completely relaxed. Completely so relaxed. And perfect just as you are. Right where you are right now. And as you lay here and relax, be aware of your boundaries. Be aware of your own protective circle. What you are willing to accept. How much are you willing to give? Making sure you keep some back for yourself. Look after yourself before you take care of anybody else. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. Sigh out through your mouth. Oh. And another time, breathing in through the nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. Oh. And then wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Make circles with your hands, circles with your feet. And stretch your arms over your head and have a big long stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Bring your knees into your chest, hug them in tight. And then quickly rub your hands into each other. Hug your knees, and we're going to walk back. And all the way. For length careers and more meditations and full classes from me, go to my website www.realjoyoga.com. Bring your hands together at your heart center. We're going to tune out with Satnam. Satnam, thank you so much for joining me today. Please leave your comments and give this live a like, a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.